Hey everybody, Tokasa here and welcome back to another My Hero Ultra Impact video. So, we are on Clubfest Day 2. If you're wondering what happened to Day 1, I was told with just a couple hours left that it already started because it started the night before instead of like your regular reset time. I was not really aware, and I was not at my computer either, so I did my attempts on my phone, obviously, but just away from it, so I didn't have any time to record or rush back. So, yeah, we're starting on Day 2. Not that it really matters. My scores, as you can see, my day 2 score here, is not super competitive with the rest of them. So yeah, we'll just go through the rankings here. And there's also some things that I want to like discuss and talk about, which I'm sure many of you are aware of now. If we go into the individual scores, you can see that people are scoring absolutely ridiculous. Everybody here is a cheater in this, like, yeah, 100%. They are 100% just cheating. There is no other way to put it. These scores are unobtainable. They are not proper. If you click on, you can see even just their accounts, like Angel with a 2 million score with a level 3 Momo. You go to their details, rank 43, right? Like, all of these up here are just modding the game right now. They need to be removed. They will be removed. It's just annoying, though, seeing them on top of the leaderboard. But they always have, like, that 2-week, like, grace period where they review all the scores and everything, right? So everybody here will be removed, but just for the time being, seeing them on top it's annoying, but it is what it is. None of them are gonna stay though. But yeah, we got lots of them. So the official scores actually start down here. So yeah, this is where a lot of the real scores happen. Maybe not this individual. Rank 27. But we got, like, I recognize Kaz. Ultra L, of course, is a big club. Like them and Kazuko. Free to play up here. That's crazy. But yeah, this is where the real scores start to come in, other than, yeah, you still got a bunch of, like, odd cheaters here and there, right? But outside of them, this is where the real scores start. And you can still see that they're scoring 950, 970 off freaking million points off just 2 days, right? 928. So, like, myself is not super competitive. 553. I'm not even top freaking 100. I'm assuming when they remove a lot of the modders, I'll be close to that top 90 range. And that is exactly what I am aiming for right here. 31 to 90. I've never been able to break top 30. I was close to the last few Clubfest. I just never got there. But yeah, top 90 is the goal. If we don't get it, it is what it is. I'll gladly walk away with 700 gems, but hopefully we can get top 90. Today is very annoying. Clubfest is Shigaraki, Toga, and All For One. So you're dealing with a lot of buff removal. You're dealing with a lot of health recovery blocking. It just sucks. It just sucks. And yeah, this is the team that I've been using. I'm just gonna hop in and kind of go over it. Of course, blue and purple are the best colors. And I would probably argue that Bakugo is still the proper choice for this fight here. But for myself, I see that you can use purple. I have a Tokoyami who is purple. And you are plus, right? I'm going to use Tokoyami. It's inevitable. It just has to be done. And honestly, from the 2 times I have tested out the characters, I've done better with Tokoyami in this fight. I just have a hard time taking anybody out with Bakugo and the damage, like, distributed between the 3. It just doesn't give me as high of a score as this team does here, right? I feel like with Tokoyami, obviously having type advantage against Toga here, being UR+, obviously being DST, which is the right color for this event, I can just kind of bully my way through her. Usually KO her, and yeah, I can pull some pretty good score with it, so it's pretty nice. So a big thing that many of you are probably going to struggle with is just survivability. Survivability is very tough in this. The main reason I'm able to do it, I honestly think, is just because I kind of duped up. But the biggest thing here, of course, is just having good max HP here, having your last stands, even though Shigaraki removes them, and All For One. The main key thing is just surviving the first 3 turns, right? Because as you can see now, their action skills are all messed up, and they will be messed up the rest of the way. That's why it's really important to have, like, a good, strong, like, supportive, defensive, utility team to kind of counteract that. Once again, Momos is kind of a staple for each and every one of these runs. She just does so much of everything you need, right? HP, power up, crit rate up, last stands. She's just the queen of this game, man, I swear. And I put on Celebrations Deku. I don't know if this is actually the right choice. I'm sure I could probably put somebody else there and probably post a much better score. But Deku, of course, does give damage reduction, and he does give power up to the whole team per turn. So I figure that works out best, right? I'm trying to amplify Tokuyami. That's all I'm really focusing on. As you can see, my normals are just starting to ramp up like crazy, as we're now at 61k per normal. It's beautiful. And I just kind of like Deku on here too, because he can use full power young ones, which is just amplifying the team even more with some crits, crit rate skill impact, and crit rate up in general for the team. Kind of just works out for me, especially when I'm just trying to juice up Tokuyami. Tokuyami going third, of course, would probably be more beneficial, right? Because I would also be getting the piercing shot on his second action skill ability, but I'm not doing it in this case just because I feel like I already do enough damage. As you're seeing, my normals are already just ripping through this opponent. I don't need the piercing shot. I'd rather have Deku going third, giving me the crit skill impact up and the crit skill, or just critical rate in general. As you can see here, I'll live with 69k normals, even if the piercing shot gives me a little bit more, damage penetration. I am a-okay with this. This is more than enough for me, right? So this is kind of just what I've been rocking with. And to be honest, this is going better than my previous run, so this might be my best score. But yeah, with Bakugo, even though he does have type advantage on All for One, I could just, my Bakugo specifically, I could not get through him. I could not really do enough damage, like, overall to all three that it gave me a better score. I was giving around like 230, 240. Nothing too, like, insane. 98k normals, by the way. I knew he was going to get his time to shine eventually. But yeah, I just found that Tokuyami was just more reliable for me on my overall score, right? Now, I could be wrong. I could probably do something else, but this is just what I've been proven to be most successful. Also, I'm going to show a strategy. It could be a completely terrible strategy, but what I was doing with certain characters. So if I was having trouble staying alive for the first 3-4 turns, that sucks missing that, by the way. Just a strategy I was doing, though, in case you were having difficulty surviving. Let's see what my score here is, by the way. Hey, we improved by a couple K. I'll take it. That's a W for me. But what I was doing, for those that are having a hard time just beating this fight, so basically I had a Sacrificial Lamb, we'll call him, and I would put Endeavor here. So, even though Endeavor's blue, he would work pretty well in here, and if you have him more duped up than I do, then I'm sure you could probably use him. But this is what I was originally doing, and then I would have Bakugo here, because when I put Bakugo in my main lineup, with Momo and Celebrations Deku, he usually does not survive until turn 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he usually dies by the plus ultra stage, so I don't get any usage of the team. So what I would do here is use Endeavor. For those that do not know, Endeavor gets a nice little death buff when he is KO'd, right? When character's knocked out, he gives everybody the last stand of resilience, which is pretty nice, right? And then I was rocking this SR memory on him. For those that do have it, I would recommend using it. But when this character gets knocked out, increases skill impact of all allies by 40%, and plus ultra gauge of all allies by 40%. And lowers action skill cooldown, right? So what I was doing was I would run this team. I'm not going to do a full run, just because, not really any point in it. But I'll just show you exactly what I was doing. For those that are having troubles with, just surviving, right? I find having somebody like this that can provide some nice death buffs was really helping the team overall. And plus, he gets some decent damage, right? But yeah, as you're gonna see here, Endeavor would get KO'd. He might actually get murdered next turn. That's so funny. So yeah, right here they'll take out Endeavor, because Toga should definitely do it, right? And then I would then have Bakugo coming in the lineup. Preferably, I'd rather have them all plus ultra, just so Momo gets her cooldown, or plus ultra in, right? And then action steals are just all aligned again. But then, technically, my fight would start here. So, best case scenario, you would actually rather have Endeavor die on this stage, the plus ultra turn. See, this sucks. I would restart anyways. But, what I'm saying here. I could run this team too. But yeah, from this point going forward now our team is like quote-unquote established. We lost Deku and Endeavor, but that's okay. The whole point of them was Well, the point was to get rid of Endeavor, but now I got like an actual team going here, right? So now I'd be using this to go all the way to the end. Their action skills are all messed up at this point. I didn't attack there just because I want Bakugo's attack skills aligned with everybody else. But yeah, now from this point forward, I would have my main team. Oh my god, I'm just messing up everything. But I wouldn't have any worries now in terms of just like getting KO'd. Obviously, I would still take some damage over time because they have all that health recovery block. They got the frickin' buff removal, right? They remove buffs. Stuff like that. So it can be still super annoying, but this is a lot easier to survive. A lot easier to survive, so... Yeah, you could definitely try this as a strategy, right? Just having, like, 2 people in the front lineup take the blows for the time being, right? They're taking all that damage, and then letting your main characters come in the later half of the fight and taking over, right? You could definitely do that as a strategy. I'm not sure if that's going to be better. As you're going to see in this run, it's probably not going to be better at all, but... just trying to give, like, tips and tricks for those that haven't been able to beat this, right? Because... The individuals at the top of the leaderboard are very good at the game. They have accounts built for Clubfest, right? So, you know, a lot of them can't do what... Or a lot of the casual players can't do what they're replicating on the top of the leaderboard. And some are just having a hard time beating this stage, right? Rightfully so. The amount of freaking HP recovery, they're also blocking their buffs. They're removing buffs. Like, it's a tough fight to get through, right? So... Hopefully this strategy helps you get through it. Oh my god, I'm just messing up everything. I'm not even giving myself a chance to do better here. But yeah, hopefully that's what helps you get through the finish line for this, and hopefully you can get a better score. That is the game plan here. Or just even beat it, right? I'm assuming many can't even get to the end of this one. It is a very tough fight, so... If this helps you beat this event, helps you get a better score, good, great. My job is done. All I want to do is help everybody do better, score better, and yeah, hopefully this is all you needed. Honestly, this could work. I'm starting to think that I could do a Tokigami Bakugo back lineup, and I'm starting to lean towards maybe trying that, because maybe I could get a better score. I'm not going to get it here, because I messed up like 73 action skill chains, but I'm starting to think this could actually cook, right? Because we're going to maybe KO Toga, and All For One's almost under half. Hey, you know what? I might have to try this team again. So yeah, there you go. Look at that. I'm discovering stuff on the go here. So I don't think this is gonna be my best score because Toga survived, but hey, 228. Maybe this could work. But anyways, that'll be it for this one. Thank y'all for watching. If you have better strategies and better teams, y'all let me know. I'm just trying to help you out, and if you can help me out with my 268 score here, I would greatly appreciate it, right? But yeah, that'll be it for this one. Best of luck if you're trying to get a better score. And yeah, if you want to leave any team recommendations or who you're using down below, happily do so. I'm always there to help, and like I'll pin any good comments or good teams that I see. But yeah, just trying to help everybody try to get the best score that they can. Anyways, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you like the video and the content. We are getting closer and closer to 1,000. I think we're at 920 subs now, so we're only 80 away. So if you haven't hit that button, I would be so happy if you did, because 1,000 is a chance to be a partner for YouTube, and I would be so happy to reach that. So if you haven't done that, I would greatly appreciate it. But if you just tuning in, more than happy. So anyways, thank you for watching, and until the next one, take care, and Tokusa out.